Hi there, I'm Spencer. I'm an amateur YouTuber and this is a YouTube video on my log cabin and in particular the diesel heater which I have put in the log cabin. So let's have a look at it. So here's the log cabin in all its glory. You can see I've kitted it out, put in some models, Millennium Falcon up there, and here's the actual bar area which is all made by me. But the main thing here is to look at the diesel heater that I've installed. So what I did is I put two vents in the wall, which works really well. A vent taking the air out in the diesel heater and the vent pushing the warm air in, which it works really well. We were in here last night for a couple of hours up to about 20 degrees C and about -1 outside. And the little electric heater, that's Wi-Fi control, but it just ticks it over when we haven't got the heater on, so nothing freezes. But there was some talk about with friends at work about where to put these vents. Ideally, I guess you want one vent up high and taking the air out because it rises, and one down low, pumping it back in. But this works fine, it's out of the way. The reason for having the vent here is because it's right by the bar, so you get toasty feet straight away. And it's been on a couple of times today, and currently sitting at 15 degrees, which is good. Depending on what you're looking at, that's the IKEA temperature gauge, but the Hive one, that shows about 2 degrees more normally. So let's say 15 to 17 normally. It's remote control, so that works through the wall. I might remote the head unit onto the wall so I can see what the display is saying on the heater. But let's go and have a quick look at the heater itself. So looking at the heater, we're in the back of the log cabin, and here it is just starting up. So there's the air coming out of the log cabin into the enclosure I made. Looks a bit like a beehive, my friends say. And here's the hot air going back in. I need a different coupler. I had a 3-way coupler there, so I need a 2-way one. But yeah, I built it into a little enclosure there with a feather edge boarding, quite cheap, and I made a little lid for it as well. It's pretty well protected. But take the lid off. There's the heater. So it's a nice little heater. It's about £200. The beauty of this one is that there is like a flange to take the, well, obviously the air out, but also in this case to take the air in. And there's the display. You can see it's just heating up at the moment. So there's the power supply, power's in the log cabin. Yeah, the heater's LF Brothers, I guess, Chinese made. Yeah, like I say, £200. It's yeah, it's really good, really high quality. You don't hear the ticking sound from the pump. It's all nice and quiet. In that sense, obviously there's the noise there. It's running there at just 2.3 kilowatts at the moment. Obviously the remote control, you can put it up or down. You hear the bleeps actually when it does go up and down through the log cabin itself. But yeah, I'm pleased with it. It's just what I wanted. It's really nice. In the enclosure, that worked out really well for me. Hopefully keep the weather out. But yeah, so that's it really. This might give some people some ideas. But yeah, definitely recommend that heater. Came from Amazon, and yeah, really pleased with it. So I hope you enjoy this.